we go. Nightreign boss tier list. Every single one of these bosses will be graded very simply on two things: their cinematics and their overall difficulty. Very first boss that we see in the game, Marget. I mean, it's Marget. He has zero cinematics, but he is very difficult because he is a scripted death. Yes, you can beat him, but it's just difficulty for the sake of difficulty. So I'm actually going to move him down to C because it's not fun difficult. It's a scripted death difficult. Okay, now into the real bosses. Tricephalops. I quite enjoy Tricephalops. He is B for me, though, because he is not very difficult. His cinematics are cool. He has some fire breaths. He splits up into 3 different dogs. Like, his overall moveset is very cool. But we have seen very similar movesets in the past with just large dog-type enemies. So it's not anything groundbreaking. The overall cinematics for the fight, gorgeous. The soundtrack for the fight isn't super memorable, but overall enjoyable fight. Gaping Jaw, this dude gives me such a. The cinematics for this fight are cool. They aren't very good. The reason why he's up here for me, though, is because of his difficulty. Personally, I am very bad against this kind of boss. He does have some moves that have kind of weird hitboxes, but he's a large mass moving fast. His weakness to poison only exists during one stage of the fight, where you get like the true he stops moving. He's just okay. Sentient Pest is actually going to be joining them. Sentient Pest is actually, I'm going to move these around. Sentient Pest is the best of these 3. Very cinematic, cool move set. Cool that there's two different bosses. And it's kind of it's not like a stereotypical double boss. It's not like a Godskin duo type boss where it's like, oh, I gotta kind of deal with both of these guys at the same time. Well, they're like both trying to clap my booty cheeks with maximum efficiency. It's, okay, one of them is up in the air, can be a slight annoyance, but if we have an Iron Eye or a Recluse or a Revenant, we're chilling. And the other one being a more ground-based where Raider, Wilder. Raiders really sucks. Okay, Augur. Augur is a very cinematic fight. I'm actually going to put him above Tricep. Augur, insanely cinematic fight. Super cool. This, like, it's just a really good soundtrack. Cool movement. Attacks are whatever. Zero difficulty, though. Zero difficulty. The only reason this boss isn't in C is because of just how kind of cinematically cool this boss is. Libra's A. Easy. Maybe, actually, I'm going to move Libra S. Libra is a kind of boss fight that we haven't really seen before in Souls ever. Where it's a pick your poison. But then the boss also reacts to what you might pick. Libra, very, very strong. Very difficult. This is a difficult fight. This dude knows how to party. But he's fun. It's not difficulty for the point of being difficult like the entry Marget fight is. It is difficulty, but it seems like a fair difficulty. And obviously the cinematics are fantastic. Having the madness weakness is also really cool because then you get to see Revenant in her full potential. And it's just a really, really fun fight. And once you know it, it gets very, very easy. Dark Drift Knight, I'm going to put in A. Dark Drift Knight has insane cinematics. Insane cinematics. He is arguably, for me personally, an easier fight. I know a lot of people do have difficulty with him. But for me, he's just kind of there. He's not super difficult. He's fun. He's definitely fun. But he's not really difficult. for me personally. The reason he's an A is because I know a lot of people have difficulty with him. Like Libra, I have difficulty with him, and I know a lot of people have difficulty with him. These three, I personally have difficulty with Gaping Jaw. I know the majority of people do not have difficulty with Gaping Jaw. Dark Drift Knight, I don't have difficulty. Very cinematic fight. Very fun fight. Once you have Lightning, his main move that is going to be his kind of nuke move gets canceled out. But it is a very rewarding fight for if you learn it. And that's why it ends up an A for me. Caligo, I'm also going to put an A. Not off difficulty, because Caligo, again, I would put him alongside Sentient Pest to Tricephalops level difficulty. Not Augur difficulty. He's definitely harder than Augur. But purely off of the cinematics of that fight. The soundtrack is arguably the best in the game. Just the scale of this fight is awesome. All of his moves are super, super cool looking. I mean, just even outside the arena with like the giant dragon eye up on the wall. It's so incredibly pretty of a fight. The move where he'll like disappear into the fog and you have to run to the sound of him. Like it was an incredibly well thought out fight, and I do enjoy fighting him purely because it feels like I'm fighting in a movie. It is insane. And ending off, the Night Lord, I think, is going to end up in one of these two for me. I think I'm going to put him in high A. Screw it, I'm putting him low S. Again, insanely cinematic fight. He cuts the sky open. And it has multiple, it's not like a single mode cut the sky open. It can be fire, it can be magic, it can be so many different things that you just have to be able to account for. And along with that, very difficult moveset, but a very rewarding moveset if you are able to learn it. Just an insanely fun fight. Not as fun as Libra for me, just because Libra, this is just a straight up boss fight. Like Libra is still like the pick your poison. It's just we've never seen it before, and I do really, really enjoy this fight. But the Night Lord is just such a fun fight. Also being the only fight to have a true stage 1, stage 2 is very, very cool. Stage 1 is, I'm not even going to grade him off that because it's just easy baby mode. But stage 2 is just insanely fun. He has a somewhat unique moveset, but just very difficult, very fun. And I love that fight. Okay. Let me go back through these. Marget, worst one, agreed. Gaping Jaw, Tricephalops, Augur, Sentient Pest. I like this row. Again, this does not mean they're bad. This just means that the stuff above them is better. B is a very middle of the road. Like, you could trade this out for like I'm trying to think of like a middle of the road bot, like a Romina or something. And you wouldn't see too much massive change. Caligo, simply just a step above the rest, and the amount, just how beautiful the fight is. Again, arguably the best soundtrack in the game. Dark Drift Knight, probably just difficulty-wise, very, very difficult, and still has a decent amount of cinematics. And then these two are just a step above the rest. Night Lord being difficult and cutting the sky open, and then Libra being just an absolute new boss who does it so, so well. And it actually, like, you actually see the impact of your choices in the fight, which I greatly enjoy. Okay. That is going to be it, everyone. I wish you all nothing but the best. I hope you all have an amazing day. Do consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton. It is completely free. It takes 2 seconds. Also, do consider liking, leaving a comment. That just helps the algorithm kind of push this video along. It would be greatly appreciated. I do understand if you don't want to do it, but please do consider. And everyone, I wish you all nothing but the best. I hope you all have an amazing day. And as always,